Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. And we are back in the Imperial Hotel, guys. And this is, the situation we've gotten ourselves into is quite juicy, to say the least. We went to go help Wiktor's uncle, and this led us back to the Imperial to talk to his son, Petya. And there's a pregnant woman involved, his friend who died jumping off a balcony. Just a ton of stuff going on here, and we need to try and untangle all of it. Speaking of untangling, before we do anything else, at the end of the last episode, I didn't even notice this. What are you doing, sir? Is that legal here in Warsaw? I mean, I guess you're clothed, but good lord, I didn't know it was that kind of hotel. And I just noticed you. What's going on here? Newspaper. Today's newspaper, a few pages are torn. There's a glimmer of rage between the scribbles of letters and the outlines of drawings. The eyes read the words, but the thoughts revolve around the young master of a Ronin, who's been throwing his weight around at the hotel, causing nothing but losses. If only there was a way to get him back without getting fired. And I think there was something else over here. Profit and loss account, a notebook filled with tables and calculations. The notebook pulsates with frustration. Numbers show the brutal truth. Important guests cancel their stays. The balance achieved is negative, and the day's hard work goes to waste. Grains of sand shift in the hourglass, and the currency of effort is thrown to the hogs. Okay, so we can follow concierge's thoughts. Force the flaw to ripen. I'm not exactly sure how that would work. And make the Ludwig's family accept Petya's money, which I think we should. They're in a really bad state, so it would make the most sense to go ahead and get them out of that perilous financial situation. And if Petya was responsible for Ludwig's death, it just seems right. Let's go ahead and frame rate our way through this. Hopefully that reporter is gone. Alright, good. Good. Sir.
What now, sir?
Offer him... Yeah.
Mr. Krajewski, is there a sum of money that could, at least to some extent, make up for the loss of Ludwig?
No money can undo what happened.
But it might solve other problems. I will insist.
One more thing.
That's enough.
Break through the stubbornness and make him accept the money? Yes.
You want justice for your son, but your wife is dying. You have no choice. That's why you will take the money I'm offering.
I'll accept the money.
And you won't tell anyone about it, especially the press.
No one.
I know that's not ideal, but look at the little guy there too. Like, he's a parent. He doesn't have the luxury of principles. That's one of my favorite quotes from the movie The Patriot. Fill the Ronin in? Ooh. Okay. Allow the flaw to ripen. And follow the concierge's thoughts, which we are doing right now. Let's go. Where is this going to take us? Ooh. Aha. Wiped writing on the wall. Traces of paint are barely discernible. Someone tried to wipe them off. Streaks of paint are like stains cast on the mind, clouding judgment. Concierge looks at the inscription and imagined himself grabbing Petya by the collar and throwing him off the balcony. Red paint splashes onto the driveway. But it's nothing. He'll clean it up after all. Growing pains. Petya's presence has an adverse effect on the concierge. I need to put the idea in his head that Anna is the perfect opportunity to vex young Ronin, so he should let her in, and that'll probably aggravate the flaw, I'd imagine. Okay. Well, let's head back in here then. Oh, hey there, chicken.
Mr. Shulsky, can I help you?
Stir in the concierge suppressed aversion to Petya.
Think about it. This lady can get away with doing a lot more to hotel guests than you ever could. Remember, she will only make life miserable for Petya.
Well, that's true. I hope the young master is happy to see you.
That's incredible. Thank you. I will go bring that bastard to his senses. Please join me. It will be quite the spectacle.
Okay. I guess we can indeed do that. Hopefully he doesn't do anything rash. I mean, he already set 2 of his friends on us, so... Double checking for anything else. Nope. Guy's just passed out on the toilet. Just vibing. Okay. Ooh. This is still a side quest. Let's do that.
You let her in? Are you out of your mind?
Kind of.
You should ask yourself that question. Don't act like a brat. You're going to be a father.
Get out of here. I told you I would pay. Leave me alone.
I hope life teaches you a lesson someday.
Maybe sooner rather than later.
Why are you standing like that?
I can see something interesting in you, cousin.
What the hell are you talking about?
Dwell on the subject of Anna and their child.
Aren't you ashamed to turn Anna away like that? Is that how your father raised you?
Nobody asked for your advice.
You'll enjoy yourself while she's dispossessed. She'll end up in the streets, together with your child. 2 lives in 1 blow. Well done. What was a poor man like Ludwig doing with a rich bachelor like you?
Don't say that. I did him a favor by buying a new life for him.
A prince leaning over a pariah. Wasn't that right?
I made his life better. Why did you
Ooh.
come back? To harass me? Your father should have drowned you rather than send you to Paris.
Soon you will be free and you will take it all back.
As a result of your decisions, your path is closed.
Are you alright?
Yes. I haven't felt this good in a long time. It's like someone lifted a shroud from my head.
How did Ludwig really die?
Ludwig, we made a bet. Drunk. I was going to pay him for walking on the railing, like in a circus.
Of course you were.
Even signed a contract. It was Hanya's idea. I guess she was afraid I would trick them.
Where can I find her?
She was Ludwig's girlfriend. She works at Lock, Stock and Barrel. I hung around with Ludwig just for show, to be honest. He didn't deserve it. I was a little harsh on you.
Don't mention it. Although, if you want to make it up to me,
Then?
I know a girl who is waiting for your apology.
Damn. Anna.
Yeah. Good call. Not to mention, you know, she has your son. Good lord. Balcony. Oh, that must be the area that was locked in. We had to go out for that. Okay, well, I mean, we went ahead and got the information that we needed. Let's head to the Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This time with less best friend and maybe less absinthe, and hopefully before anything else, a lot less hangover. It's a bar, so I assume we're going to get into a scrap. I'm trying to remember where that is exactly. It's still in this district. I really hope we didn't lock ourselves out of like something crucial by not going out on the balcony. Because I always want to do the side objectives first because I don't know when they're going to disappear, but doing the side objectives will cause the main one to disappear. I mean, we did take his flaw away and he realized how much of a douche canoe he's been. Alright. Nothing else here. Tender of bar.
Beer?
Why would you mock him? He's just doing his job.
I'd like to ask about Hanya.
Hey, Zdenek! There's a stalker here asking about Hanya.
We should have mocked him.
Grab your buddies and get them to stop bothering her.
Wow. That has escalated quickly. Hello, friends. Good God. Sure. Start the fight. Attack with... Let's see. That's with chicken. Attack with noodle. And attack with Bob. Alright, let's go ahead and have chicken. Go for this. Reduces focus. We'll go for there. And then that'll knock that guy completely out of the fight. Ouchies. And then some suffering. We can do one of our finishers on him. That's nice. Maybe we can talk to the tailor about putting some Kevlar. You know, the equivalent. Increases inflicted damage by... Yes, please. That'll be good. Noodle. Let's 50% chance that... Oh, that's a very slow attack. Restores 10 health points. Let's do some. Oh, the two-piece. And he is so going down next. Oh. Wiktor? I don't know what to do here. Maybe... I thought that would, lower health. Guess we can go ahead and get ours back. There we go. It's going to be the last time you get a hit in. There we go. And let's do... Let's try one of the big attacks. And get that bleed in. Oh, we need to transfer stuff with Lelik. Yes. Okay. Let's go with that. Shoulder again. Yeah, we definitely need to chicken. Interrupts, removes all negative states from you and transfers it to the enemy. Thank you. And then maybe... Oh! That did it. Inflict 1,001 damage to your enemies.
What's going on here? I've just come to work to find all this hustle and bustle. The boss said you asked about me. What is it?
Well, Hustle's on the floor there.
I'm Wiktor.
Bustle's the other guy.
I know you're in possession of a certain contract. Someone at the Imperial Hotel wanted to become the third Wright brother, but his flight was even shorter.
He sent you here, didn't he? To keep me quiet. I'll scream.
There's no need. Just hand me that contract and I'll be gone. I will take that burden off your shoulders.
Take it. I don't need it. It's nothing but trouble. I'll go get it.
Poor girl.
Here, their contract.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually...
Why didn't you get rid of the contract? You could have destroyed it.
I wanted to, but I was afraid Petya would send someone after me to save himself. The contract is proof of his guilt. But it was my idea for them to sign it. The Krajewskis could use some money. We could have gotten married, gotten away. It doesn't matter now. Take it.
Tell me, what really happened that day?
Ludwig and Petya were both drunk and made a bet. If Ludwig walked on a railing, Petya would pay him. A lot. Ludwig was confident. He teetered, and...
A short drop and a sudden stop.
I'll be going.
Anya, quit chatting. There's beer to be sold.
I hope you'll use this contract wisely.
Can we get you some money?
I mean,
Petya deserves to suffer after what he did.
Phil Veronin in. Oh man, Uncle is not going to be happy. I wonder... how should we approach this? I mean, there's a lot of different ways... Oh, he's at the... police? Alright, anything... Thank you, Murtaugh. He has his office. Are we gonna break our uncle's heart for the greater good? Gotta see how he reacts to this, and also what our options are. Ew. Dear Investigating Judge, in response to your inquiry regarding progress in the fisherman case, I can inform you there is none. It was handled by our man Pelevin, and so far without much success. Fortunately, the murders are limited to the docks, where the expendable human elements are in plenty. Yours sincerely, Yegor Machek. Unfinished documents. Dear Mr. Machek, I have no idea in what circumstances you have lost your moral fiber, but I suggest you find it as quickly as you can. Expendable human elements? Do you have no shame? There's a murderer on the prowl in the docks who's killing people in a particularly violent and terrifying manner, and you tried to comfort me by saying it's no harm because the victims are poor? Perhaps your high salary has made you lose your mind? Maybe I should pull some strings to lower it. What would you say to that? Maybe. Evaluation, Sergeant Karas. When someone asks me about Sergeant Karas' work, there's only one word that comes to my mind. Farce. Even aside from that embarrassing arms shipment robbery, I must say that Karas is an absolute dilettante and a disgrace to our forces. Head is the kind of man who uses his elbow to stir soup. That is all I have to say about it. I have never heard that term. Okay.
hello, Uncle.
What brings you here?
Whew.
So what's new, Uncle?
Crime to underworld as usual, thanks.
We need to talk about Petya.
Great. Yes, you know what? Let's start walking again. It's kind of stuffy here, you know. And on the bench, I'll be able to think straight about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shoot, boy. No matter how much it hurts.
Okay, he asked. Cover for no. We gotta tell him.
Ludwig and Petya got drunk and they made a bet. Ludwig had to walk on the railing for a large sum of money from Petya. We know how it ended.
Petya. Petya. What have you done?
Give the contract to your uncle. Save you bribed the... Okay. First things first. The good news.
Well, you'll soon be a grandfather, Uncle. Congratulations.
So, my son will have an illegitimate child. Who is the poor girl?
The important thing is he wants to take care of her. He's taking responsibility.
Responsibility. Damn it, Wiktor. He should have thought that before.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
En parlant de Krajewskis, they agreed on a deal.
What deal? What did you do? Did you pay for their silence?
Actually, it was Petya.
My son? Have you got anything else?
Okay.
There's one more thing. Evidence. Proof of Petya's complicity. I believe you should have it. That's all, Uncle.
Thank you for taking care of that matter. I believe that if your younger self had that kind of support, your life could have been different.
Tell me, what will happen to Petya now?
He will, as you said, take responsibility and marry the mother of his child. I will make him, if I have to. I will have to talk with him about what money shouldn't be used for. And you should remember it too, boy.
But Uncle, otherwise they could go to the press.
Maybe so, Wiktor. But I thought you knew better.
What are you going to do with that contract?
What do you think I should do?
Destroy it. No. I think it's his and Petya's business, because if he destroys it, that proof goes away. Ugh.
I don't know.
It's getting late. I'll take a walk and think. Good night.
Good night, Uncle.
Okay, the price of friendship. I don't know what Uncle's going to do about it, but that was one of those situations where there wasn't necessarily a winner. Now, Petya's going to, I guess, get away with this. It kind of makes me think that I should have taken it to the reporter. But I think I take the reporter off. So, but the contract goes to the... I only could have destroyed it too, but I don't know. I don't know. I maybe have worded that the way this is going on in my brain. I thought he should have kept that evidence of the contract, but maybe I should have told him to destroy it. I'm not sure what the after effect is. I don't feel bad about forcing Petya to pay out the family for what's happening, because they need that money. Like, I think that's the lesser of two evils, especially the fact that the mom is going to be dying here soon. But that is what it is. Lots of gray. Lots of gray. But also maybe one of those situations where how I'm thinking about it isn't exactly how it's going to pan out. Horses in the sky, but well, one thing that you have to understand is Ludwig is a victim here, but Ludwig was drunk and made his own decisions too. I don't know. It's just no good. No good, like, yeah, lots of gray. Tons of gray. Horse in the sky, Taylor's dilemma, wait for events to unfold. Let's go ahead and see if we can reactivate or get this case reopened for the fisherman. Maybe after dealing with all that nonsense, getting back to busting a serial killer will make us feel better. Because if we handed it off to the press, I don't think the family would get any money. That's all I'm kind of thinking about, is the victim's family at that. That justice is great, but I don't know if justice can't feed you. Now, also, we need to go ahead and check before we get... there we are. Photograph! Depicts a young man posing in a studio. Words full of disbelief seeped into the surface of the paper when you saw him after he had gone to the barber. Is it really you? Without the beard, it's like you're a different person. Yes, we must search all the nooks and crannies for more. Actually, check the map because it's been a while. Secret, secret, more secrets. Every time I see secrets in my head, and I'm dating myself here because I'm old, but there was a cartoon called Secret Squirrel, and he had a sidekick named Morocco Mole, and every time he said secret, he always said secret, and I can't not hear that word in my head without thinking of that. Alrighty. Now, these are the ones that I couldn't observe because I think my mind was too low. But hopefully that will change. But at the moment, that's not what we're checking. We're looking for high fashion. Can't go that way. The artist shack. I already went through there. We've got a woman. What is this? Bench. A wooden seat overlooking the house of the fisherman's last victim. Wood that is split from cold, 1,000 storms, and the scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. There's a hateful thought in the grain. Someone was surprised the house didn't stink with those fucking fish. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oop, there we are. Brooch. A lost brooch with a green eye. She fell to the ground again, and the brooch fell from her collar. They say it's her favorite dress. Dyed with Shields green. That's bad for her. Maybe they're right, but she's already 60 years old. She doesn't have much left, and after all... probably something very sad just faded away there. Okay. Probably one more thing and then we find the pattern and go to the tailor. Nothing here. Y'all are gonna catch pneumonia. And that is no joke. Believe you me, I have had pneumonia. 0 out of 5, would not recommend. Okay, we've got that there. Might be closer to the inn as well, because I know we're getting near the place where we, dropped off. Well, come on now. Oh, look at all the wonderful secrets we can see now. I'll get that case reopened. I'll tell you what, guys. This seems like a good place to go ahead and call it an episode. I'm going to go ahead and search for more parts of that material, and then we'll see about getting the fisherman case reopened. But I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.